So, where's your place?
Well, the place is the Brooklyn Paramount. As a kid, you would only go so far on the subway. You know, you wouldn't go past Grand Army Plaza. But you were taking a chance to go past Grand Army Plaza all the way into downtown Brooklyn. When Alan Freed announced that he was going to have the first show, I believe it was for the Easter Jubilee, 1955, they had 15 acts, you know, with Fats Domino, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, the Heartbeats, plus a movie. So it cost 90 cents. I couldn't believe that I was actually seeing people that I had heard on the radio. He had played all these people on the radio. I don't think I'd ever seen a live show. So to sit there and see these people just roll out one after the next, I was mostly attracted to, even though I love Chuck Berry and Fats Domino, it was something about the Heartbeats. There's something about LeeAndrews&theHearts, you know, singing Teardrops that just touched me, and watching them do those steps, matching jackets, and I don't know, something about that just was like unbelievable to me. And I'm going to tell you an interesting story that Chuck Berry told me. I don't think I've ever really told this story. I was working on American Hot Wax. I was the music director, and I had to put together a band for the Alan Freed show. So Chuck Berry says to me, he says, I came to the Brooklyn Paramount. Now, when he came, he played on that show. Well, he had Maybelline out, and he said, you know, when I got a call from Alan Freed, he says, I thought there'd be something in it. He never really had a professional booking, and he came to Brooklyn. I can just imagine him with his guitar coming to Brooklyn and walking down DeKalb and Flatbush Avenue to the Brooklyn Paramount Theater. And he said when he went into his dressing room, he looked down and he saw like the line was 4 deep around the block. And the policemen were on horseback, and they had barriers, and they were trying to crowd control. Well, he'd never seen anything like it. He says, I took my camera out, and I started to take pictures of people downstairs, because he really didn't know who he was. And neither did Fats Domino, and neither did any of them. But when those people stood in front of that audience in Brooklyn for the first time, there was some kind of a combustion that exploded. And so to me, that spark was the beginning of the birth of rock and roll as we know it. To me, the fact that it was such this incredible edifice, that it elevated the whole event. If this is just playing at some you know, Sunnyside Gardens or something like that, it wouldn't have been the same. But
right.
the fact that it was at this incredible theater, it was an unbelievable sight to behold and also to be part of.